there! Today we'll go over some helpful features you can use in Google to support you with translating languages and typing. Use the chapters in the description box below to skip to the parts you want to see. First, we'll look into Google Translate on the translation phones. The translation phones work by opening this app. You can choose what language you're speaking in here, and what language you want the words to translate to here. Then you can either type or use this button to speak. You can listen to the translation here. The conversation button is best if you're talking back and forth with a teacher or another student.
What is today's date? Hoy es 21 de febrero.
You can even draw the word here. Another really cool feature is the camera. Select it to translate a paper worksheet or book page. Unfortunately, the Chromebooks don't have a camera translation feature exactly like this. However, you can still use this trick as a workaround. Right-click on an image. Since Chromebooks don't have a right-click on the trackpad, we can use a two-finger click like this to click on the image and get more choices. You'll click Search with Google Lens. When you see the translation button, you can click and get a side menu with Google Translate right there, and you can even listen to it.
Lecciones de Ciudadanía Digital, SRO.
You can bookmark translate.google.com on your Chromebook to find it easier in the future. This site lets you translate text, images, documents, and websites like this. Next is Google Docs. If you ever need a worksheet to be translated into another language, this is the tool for you. We can go to Tools and click Translate Document. This will create a copy of the original document in whatever language we choose. Give it a title and choose your language. Now we have the original copy in English and another one in the translated language. While we're on Google Docs, let's also check out voice typing. This is a helpful tool if you need to quickly get something on the page without needing to be a fast typer. To use this tool, go to the Tools button and click Voice Typing. This will type the language you're speaking in, so choose the language here. Then click the button and start talking. You can always use the translation tool we spoke about before if you need a different language. I am doing a test to show how voice typing works. Next up, let's switch to Google Slides. Slides has an extension called Slides Translator. This allows you to translate the language, voice type, and have text read aloud. You can watch our full tutorial linked in the description box below to get started using it, but here are the highlights of what it can do. You can select a text box, choose your language, and click Translate here. Or you can translate all the slides with this button. You can translate images in two ways. First, you could select the image and choose Translate Images, then Translate. This will put a text box over the original image. Or instead, you could click the Options button and choose Translate Image to Image. This will actually make a copy of the original image, so you have it in English and your chosen language. This tool sometimes takes a couple minutes to load, so just be patient if you don't see the translations right away. Voice typing is here. You can use it similar to the Google Docs feature we saw before. Here is a test of voice typing. Read aloud works by clicking here. Highlight the text and choose the speaker button.
Slides Translator.
Now we'll dive into Google Forms. You can translate a Google form or any other type of website by using the built-in translator on Chrome. Go to the three dots and choose Translate. Click the three dots on the box that appeared. You'll click Choose Another Language. Use the drop-down to select the language you would like the website to be translated to. Now we'll look at YouTube. You can generate captions in other languages by going to the CC button at the bottom. CC stands for Closed Captions. Then click the gear and Subtitles/CC. Pick Auto Translate and choose your language. Now the video will have another language at the bottom. You can turn them off by clicking the CC again. If you ever need help pronouncing a word, try this trick in Google. Type how to pronounce and the word you're having trouble with. You'll see this box with the phonetic spelling, which means it's spelled the way you would pronounce it. Then you can click the mouth to watch and listen to the pronunciation. You can even slow it down here and practice it yourself to get feedback. Aluminum. If you like this video, also check out our Read and Write tutorial. It has some cool features you can use on any website. Thanks for watching!